talking about rigged election. I mean, how in the hell did he go ahead and how did the Russians go ahead and give it the vote to Clinton, but give him? I mean, how do you rig an election like that? You got to be real good. So I'm really giving it to this, little guy, right?
Yeah.
This is a black kid off to the side, maybe 19 years old. He's listening intently and all. After I got through with my rant, he goes, "Who'd you vote for, man?"
Yeah.
I go, "Well, who do you think?" He goes, "Me too."
That's so
I mean, there's a black kid because looks like he just got off the stoop at the ghetto, right? Voted for Trump. How do you expect that? I see that all the time out there. I'm always surprised. You never know what's going to work out.
Yeah. Well, I guess there's anomalies or hidden or things you wouldn't expect on either side.
I saw a guy from DC, he was canvassing for Trump, he was a black guy, he's like, black people love Trump.
Yeah,
He's like selling that.
Yeah. No, I'm out here. You get the whole scale. I mean, you get the ones that are, well, there's going to be a hardcore 20% partisans that, you're not reaching these people. They're brain dead. They're watching 4 hours of TV a day, and you know this. TV, if Hitler had TV, we'd all be speaking German.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a psyop tool. That's why these guys lost so bad, because they got, now we got the internet.
Yeah.
People have woken up. They go, well, wait a second. When I see here that this guy's talking about and what these guys on TV are talking about are polar opposites, or I can see where the lies are now. So we're going through and this is why I want to get your spin on this. How do you see the effect of technology on society now?
I think it's kind of polarized people even further. Like, I have people on Facebook who, after the election, deleted their friends who supported Trump.
Yeah.
For any reason under the sun. And then just kind of put themselves in these silos of thought where they don't ever hear anything that's different from their opinion. But I also think it's kind of like people who are open-minded, kind of an outlet to hear different news. Things that aren't really talked about on CNN, Fox, or any real popular news.
Yeah, I feel like it's easier to be in your own world, especially you could just read CNN or just read and watch Fox News and
So you're
have
still
that
trapped in a screen.
You're strapped, yeah. But I think for some people it allows us we basically look on every single news source and go through when something happens. We're like, okay, Fox, CNN.
But there's also just a lot of headline sharing.
Yeah, I feel like you could share a headline and then not know what the article's about at all.
I think we're going through a sea change where even learner psychologists have no idea where we're heading.
Yeah.
Because the effect of, it's like the Gutenberg press on society had a great effect, but you had to learn how to read. You don't even have to read now with a screen. You can watch YouTube.
Yeah.
So being able to instantly communicate, and I think in several different layers, is having effects on us. We don't know how to measure it because it's never happened before. So we're trying to grasp how to control this.
Yeah.
I'm doing that here by trying to drag the technology on the street.
People take pictures of you.
Yeah, YouTube, what I counter is eventually I want to get screens on here and microphones so I can live stream.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
So it's a marriage of high technology and face-to-face.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's just my little way of
That's a
doing
constant social experiment.
Well, indeed. Yeah.
Just take a step into my office.
So can I ask you something? What do you think of Trump recently interviewing Kanye West for possibly happening?
I'm sure that's who knows.
Just a news thing.
Yeah, Trump has been 5 moves ahead of everybody. The man's a genius. But he's playing people right now. He knows that, look how we won the election. He said, oh yeah, you dumbass, go spend $1 billion on commercials for TV that no one's watching anymore. I'm getting on Twitter for nothing. He's changing the dynamics of how things operate, and he's way ahead of these people.
I know a lot of what he says or does or believes, but I think his effective marketing is
brilliant,
revolutionary. Yeah. I think as far as fringe candidates go ahead with Bernie Sanders really just changed the dynamic of what the future politics will be. It showed that people like Bernie candidates more than people like Trump and DeSantis.
Here's what it was, if I may. Because this is now you're in my ballpark. This entire election was about this. The people against the bullshit. We have been getting lied to by the Democrats and the Republicans for so long, and these guys, all in cahoots with the military-industrial complex and the elites, and everybody who knows who owns who now, again, because we all have computers, we can look this stuff up. So we knew we were being lied to, we're tired of being lied to, bullshit. Bernie Sanders came along with a populist message. Wonderful. Trump came along with a populist message. Wonderful. It was both about the anger, if you were establishment, you were, well, Bernie not only was establishment, he was a socialist, which is another strike in a lot of different ways, but also this. Witnessing, because I think he's sincere, but I think he's an idiot because he's following a false dynamic. But the political stabbing he gave his followers was the worst I had ever witnessed. They handed him on the day of the opening of the DNC. Here's the proof from WikiLeaks that she stole the election nomination from him, Bernie. Here's everything you said. This election was rigged. Here's the proof. Here it is. What did he do? Walked right into that auditorium and went, the person that I said wasn't good for us. So, and his followers were like chest falling, crying. They were hiring people $50 a seat when they got to go to the bathroom to take their seats so you wouldn't hear the boos. So it was a plan, coordinated, and what did he do? This man has kept his word.
Well, what do you think about the changing of policies after the election, though? Like, just that almost everything shifted.
Don't they need change? Isn't that what we voted for? Or were we just you just talked to me?
Like him, kind of flip-flopping on ideals. Like immigration, let's kick out all immigrants. No, wait, let's keep the dreamers, the people who...
No, he's never said, see, this is a misnomer. Again, this is too much NPR in your life. All right? Okay? He has never said, all he has ever said is this. First, we're connected to criminals. We got to get rid of the gangs and the criminals. We don't know who the hell's walking across our border right now. We got to put a stop to that. That was like having no doors in your house. You got to put doors in the house. Then we have to look at the people that are here, and if you got a criminal record, you're gone. If you came over illegally and you committed no crime, we're going to work something out for you. It's going to be okay. He's not going to have mass deportation to anybody but the criminals. That's all he's ever said. And they always take that and go, he hates all Mexicans.
He did call them rapists.
A segment of them are rapists. Come on, man, look. I just talked to a guy from Southern Arizona earlier today. I watched the movie last night because it's synchronistic. Right?
Yeah.
The movie was Hollow Point about a sheriff on the southern border of Arizona. Joe Arpaio. Yeah, who just came out with new evidence on the birth certificate. Oh, you laughed.
There you go.
You laughed your way at this one, buddy. They found the source document in which Obama had forged his. When they superimpose it over his forgery, there are 9 points that match exactly, including the date stamps with the splashes. Laugh at me now, there, little boy.
It's so shit. Yeah.
It is not. This
Someone
is
who's salty that he didn't get reelected and wants to serve.
No, you don't
popularity
understand. This is
for office.
irrefutable evidence done by reputable. They gave it to 2 forensic scientists on either side of the country, didn't know one another, independent. They gave these documents to these independents, and you're talking about the combined 254 years of experience in the cold case posse that Paparo put together. to investigate this. These guys are all professionals with stellar reputations. You cannot in any way impugn them. They have thousands of court cases behind them. You name it, they're reputable.
Yeah.
Okay?
Can I ask you something though? Do you think this would have been an issue if Obama wasn't black?
Oh, gee, you are so stupid. Bullshit. I can't believe it. Oh, now it's racism. So,
we didn't
how
say-
did he
we
get
didn't say
elected
that.
twice? How did Obama, if it's all about racism, how did Obama get elected twice? How come we got a black attorney general, two of them, we had two black attorney generals. How come we got blacks in every damn way? Oh, he's black. Get the I'm sorry, man. You have just lost absolutely zero credibility with anything. Oh, it's the Russians. Oh, it's racism. Oh, it's because he doesn't like women. Oh, because he doesn't. Yeah, come on, man.
But it's
Don't have an open.
Do you know he got the Jesse Jackson Award? Do you know that? Do you know why he got the Jesse Jackson Award? Jesse Jackson Award, and this is like 20 years ago, for hiring the most blacks and put them in high positions in his businesses. He got the Jesse Jackson Award. Plus, 30 years ago, he sued Palm Springs because he was opening up a club there. They wouldn't allow blacks and Jews. He took them to court, the entire city of Palm Springs, so now blacks and Jews can go into all the clubs. He took them to court. The man has never been called a racist until he ran for president. Then all of a sudden he's a racist. It's bullshit. You understand that this, again, what this election was about this woman represented the globalists.
Yeah. She even said on record that she was like gonna have two personas, like your corporate and public affairs.
Right. She was the globalist. Everybody was against him. All the mainstream media was against him. Silicon Valley was against him. Hollywood was against him. His own elitist Republicans were against him.
Yeah.
So he got no money from Wall Street. Wait, he got like 16,000 from, which is nothing compared to Hillary's 64 million. So look, no, he is a threat to the globalists. He is an absolute. Why shouldn't he be? What do you want? A world government? That's Hitler's wet dream. And that's where we were heading.
I do agree with you. There's a problem with like the international banks, which is kind of just like the consolidation of power in media.
The GDP, the EU,
I just could never, I don't know, support someone as blind and as just.
Why not? We need one. What do you? Oh, let me nuance something for you to use. Speaking some nice, soft, and sipping voice. Because I'm a commentator with the. When was the last time that NPR ever talked the truth about 9/11?
What is the truth about? I want to hear your truth. Does everyone have a certain?
Well, I don't know if we have time for this.
Oh yeah, we do. Right here.
If I were to say this is worth $0 to me, could I have it for free?
No.
What about $1?
No. I mean, you're insulting me here with that. You understand? I have to come out here and put up with assholes like the one that came by here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not an easy job. I am out here actually doing something you could be doing that would put you on the front lines of what the hell you're trying to find out.
I hear ya.
I'm out here catching the slings and arrows of every son of a bitch. What people like that, what I do, they won't stop and do this because he's too much of a coward and he's too stupid. I will give him 10 to 1 odds. Like if you would have been an asshole with me, which you weren't, thank you very much, I would have said, let's have a little conversation and we'll do this. I'll put up $10 here and you put up $1 there and I'll give you 10 to 1 odds. And anytime I say something you think is untrue or vice versa, we'll look it up because we all have cases and then I'm going to take your money. So I make that offer to assholes like that, and they never stop. All they do is insult me on the way by, so they're cowards. They're intellectual cowards. Thank you for at least having the, stopping and talking. Let me give you a get out of jail free card. You can see yourselves on YouTube. There you go. So Hillary get out of jail free card. And I would highly recommend you start going and listening to InfoWars. It might give you another perspective.